How's it going, everyone? Let's talk about LGMK. Is this the time to panic, or is this the time to hold, or is this the time to average in? Um, yeah, this is the kind of the situations where it just honestly absolutely sucks. I've been through this situation before with a couple other tickers, and I regretted when I sold on this quick, dump down, and then I seen it pump all the way back up. It's miserable. I totally get that. It totally meets the system. It's being so freaking stubborn. This is one of those penny stocks. It's like one in 1,000 that I would play that do this kind of weird movement. But it still meets the system. We know price is going to come touch this EMA 5 and 10. If you guys watch my videos and all that, the reverse of mean. And why the reason why I like this one so much is because it is due for the EMA 10. The last time we hit it was January 7th. All through in this range it has been accumulation zone, and I can totally see this thing ripping out and going up big. I was reading up on the filing. We all knew they were going to do a reverse split. I mean, I don't see why this is an overreaction. They have till March 27th to do a reverse split. I can see a lot of people getting in on this thing, but that's plenty of time. That is a month out from now. So of course, I'm not going to hold till this reverse split. So I can definitely see this calming down once people start realizing, hey, we're not doing a reverse split right now. It's just a meeting for that, and that all penny stocks will do that. It's just unfortunate that didn't really get the pump that I expected. So how do I act? How do I what do I do in these kind of scenarios? Well, one, I'm not going to panic. I don't see the need to panic just for how pissed you off you're going to be if this goes from it drops this much and then it pumps 50 100%. It's going to be very depressing for you. You'd be like, why the heck did I not just get my mind engaged into something else, right? So my average, I've been accumulating all through here. I'm not proud of this stock. I'm not saying that I'm not a perfect trader, but I will say I brought my average down. I've been accumulating some of this. I'm just going to accumulate. Kind of the if it goes to a new low, maybe I'll accumulate a little more. But I just really don't see how this thing won't get going. I'm really a little bigger size than I should be. I have my average near these 26 cents range here. You can kind of see where buying pressure is coming back up when now that people are starting to realize, hey, this is an overreaction move. This thing, I mean, I don't even use RSI either. Somebody told me, hey, look at the RSI, and I opened it up and I was like, what the frick? RSI is at 11. I don't even know if I mean, wow. I mean, I'm looking at the previous RSI. So this is why you don't use RSI. Anything under 30 is considered oversold, and that was like down in this region over here. I mean, we didn't buy it way up in there. This is where we're accumulating. So I thought that was interesting. I like to use the stochastic oscillator, the KDJ. You can see right now we're at a 2.3. This is the last shakeout. I'm not going to say for sure because I don't have a crystal ball, but would I panic on this dip after hours? Absolutely not. You have till March 27th, guys. That is 1 month from now. The stock can easily get up to this EMA 5, EMA 10, or even the EMA 20. It can easily do that. So is it a miserable stock? Absolutely. And this is why I try to only focus on one penny stock at a time. I just made a video about CYCU and how this thing could pump massive, and literally from this bottom here where I made a video, this is the one that goes, and that's literally the thing with trading, right? The one that you're not in is the one that's pumping, right? It feels like that, right? This one's up 28%. LGMK goes down. It's whatever. I like I said, I've been through. I don't go through these a lot. I've been through one in 2024. Actually, maybe two. I did SMX that literally, if I panicked, it pumped 100% the next day. Some reason, they grab these stop losses, people freak out, and then they start pumping it, and then everyone gets back in it again. It's a vicious cycle they do with penny stocks. So how do I deal with this? One, I don't even want to, just come back, get a sense of mind and be like, okay, what is the strategy telling me? If you're in my strategy, if you don't have this strategy, definitely join the Discord. We talk about a lot of things, and it just kind of gives me peace of mind because no matter how brutal this is, I do know for the very least, if my average is under this EMA 5, I'm perfect. I'm good. If it's under this lower Keltner channel, I'm still good. If it's lower than this EMA 10, I'm good. Now, I'll honestly only risk what you're willing to lose, okay? That's with anything in trading. Um, but you got to expect like, hey, the market conditions has been really hard, so this stock has took a massive beating. All small caps beating. I mean, heck, even big caps took a beating. Let's look at Tesla. They're down 8% on the day. On the, look at the weekly chart. We have dropped over, you know, this 38%. So a lot of the stocks are taking massive hits. This is just one of those times that, hey, we're in a rough patch. And if you can get through this patch, you can get through anything in my strategy that I teach. These are one of the things if you can get through this, you can get through anything. I trade ticker, MON before. It was brutal, and we were still able to make money based on my system. And you can see right in here, when price has not touched the EMA 5 and 10 for a while. Right here was the last touch on the 10. You can see way back in 710. But what happened is price came back and touched it. As right in here, we can hit this lower band a couple times, but this is just accumulation zone, and then we pump, and then it does it again down in here. It goes way lower than I thought it would. Everyone was depressed and like, oh, there's not much room to the EMA 5, but then look, it pumped all the way to the 20 almost. All right, and that's, it doesn't matter. I understand LGMK is a really crappy stock, but we know what we're playing. We have a clear target. I don't think anybody should panic. It would really suck if this thing goes up and you're like, man, I missed out on this. But you got to do what's good for you. Me personally, I see that the meeting's March 27th. This is going to cause a lot of fear. They see this filing and then people sell out. Not a lot of people understand what the heck they're reading, but yeah, it's for a reverse split at March 27th. You're going to vote on it, and we're going to go from there. But this has plenty of time. I mean, according to my system, we are due for this EMA 10. I have no doubt that this could easily pump up to here. Even if, I'm not looking for massive returns anymore since I put bigger size in this. I put more than I should. So now I need to just kind of like sit back, don't let the pressure get to me. Don't let a little down move after hours, get to me either. Just understand, trust the system. That price is going to revert to the mean. I know it seems like it's impossible right now, but price will, in a blink of an eye, in one daily candle, it can do that. I've seen that I've seen it hit the EMA 20 in one daily candle. I've seen some stocks go all the way to this upper counter channel. Example, MBRX. A lot of people are like, how do I get on the bottom? Well, you buy it when it's depressing. You buy it when it hits this lower counter channel, a couple daily candles. You buy it when there's lots of EMA 5 TD, EMA 10 and 20, and there's stocks that will go from this day here all the way to the upper counter. You want to get in early. You don't want to be chasing this when it's way up in here, and then you start getting baggled, because buying up in here is way worse than buying it up down here and you're down like 5, 10, 20, or even 30%. I'd rather be down here than down up in here, because we know price is unsustainable up there. So when LGMK starts pumping and they had this filing here, they're going to want to pump this up. All right, this is their last shot at putting cause and fear, and then once it starts going, it's going to be a happy days for us. But these are the times in trading. How do you react to when it doesn't go your way right away? This has been the first time in a very long time that one of these pennies have just been really hard for me. I've had lots of good success. I traded all these stocks that went up massive and made tons of money. CYN, same example. It was depressing down here, wasn't it? But in a single day, CYN pumped over 200%, and even more. It hit the 10. Nobody thought it could pump. Everyone was depressed about it. NGOL, what was the same story? Everyone was depressed. But where did everyone accumulate our shares in the Discord? Near this lower Keltner channel with time distance. Where did it go to? All the way to the upper Keltner channel. I don't think LGMK is any different. No one would have thought that MGOL would have went from 10 cents to 126. That is plenty enough gains. Honestly, I'm just looking for EMA 5 and 10 for LGMK. And so I can show you example after example. If you would have sold, you would have definitely missed out. You have a low K value. I'm still holding. Am I happy about it? No. I mean, I don't think trading is easy. I think it's really hard. These are the kind of the times where, how do you handle your emotions? I'm in the fire with you guys. I literally told you guys in the Discord, I'm going to accumulate. I averaged down some more. It sucks. I don't like it, but I have to buy when it's uncomfortable. This is not comfortable. Nobody wants to buy it when it's down like this. I guarantee it. People are selling more than buying, and then once they sell, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I knew LGMK is gonna go. Why didn't I hold on to it? I had a gem of a stock." And that's just literally what it is all the time. I mean, it's just one of those things. Penny stocks are really risky. I got really unlucky, unfortunate. I wouldn't say unlucky. I mean, this is just part of the game. Penny stocks can, take longer to revert to the mean. Smaller caps take longer to revert to the mean than bigger caps. A lot of my bigger cap stocks that I did play today, you can see in the Discord, I played BBI right here off this EMA 50. What happened? It pumped pretty good from these lows here. We pumped pretty good. I play this after hours right in here. I alerted right in the Discord and we got over 10%. I got out. I'm not greedy. And as you can see, if you're greedy, you get dumped on. And I had that all in the Discord right in here. I said right here, taking my 10% on BBAI as I bought it after hours. I told you exactly where I was buying it at 560. It pumped 10% and I'm out. I think a lot of the times when you're greedy, once LGMK pumps, do not be greedy. Just take the gains, okay? I got in soon. Same thing. These are all uptrend ideas. Now, since I'm in a penny stock, I do not like to buy more than one penny stock because if a penny stock is like this, it's depressing. I need to be able to understand that if it does get really bad, I do need to properly accumulate. I'm not putting all my size in one ad. I always say, for me, how much money am I willing to put into a penny? And then I have my accumulations ready for it. I only do one accumulation once a day. If you bought at the end of the day here, save that powder for the next day, okay? It kind of sucks, but I promise you, we know where price is going to go back to. Try to avoid the depression. Try to understand is when should you buy? You should always buy when price is depressing, okay? Or when it's uncomfortable. We see all the things here. We have till March 27th. Now, obviously, if we don't pump by till March 27th, I'm definitely out. All right, I trust me, I don't see that happening. I played SMX way back in the day, and this is literally when it pumped over 100% after most of people sold. You can see right here we had this massive EMA 5 and 10 time distance. Right down in here was the accumulation zone, and it pumped massive. A lot of people got out on this down candle here, and then look at this. Look at these spikes these pennies can do. I'm not saying, I've tried to look at the penny and look at their history, right? LGMK has had history of spiking big, right? It has hit literally these upper Keltner channels. If it doesn't hit the upper Keltner channel much, then it doesn't have history of spiking. So just like we're at this lower Keltner channel, this is a buy zone. I'm just going to be patient. To me, it is what it is. I'm going to give it time. If it don't pump till that March 27th, which it definitely will have some bounces in between there. And I'm not going to be greedy. If I'm down quite a bit, which, I am. I'm with you guys on this. Then I'm going to look for smaller gains. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, I'm here for you guys. The market is really hard, all right? It's not just LGMK. It's been every stocks. Like, I've been taking advantage of these dips here. Like, Soon, I got in with you guys. Soon went down a lot we went down quite a bit. We went from just $15 to $8. And it's not just pennies that are going down. I mean, look at this. This is a 43% drop on a higher quality stock just from literally in February 13th, just like literally a week ago. It dropped that much. I took advantage of it. Where did I buy it? I bought it on the weekly EMA 50 here, and I'm running it up to the earnings. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think the market's going to get better. I think it's just a time of do not panic and let it go its way. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Obviously, if you want to join, I would love to have you guys. I know it's rough out there. I'm trying to give you guys realistic advice. I think psychology is the biggest thing in trading. There's not going to be a perfect system in trading where do this and that. You're going to have to understand when you go through the heat of this. The people who are going through this stock right now, or going through even just the market in general, you're going to have some thick skin to understand what was my goal, what is my plan, and that's why I have a clear, strict plan of, I knew why I got into this thing. I knew that I'm going to have some accumulations if it gets really bad. Because, one or two stocks in the year, I get a stock like this that, you just can't help about it, right? And so I try to understand that it's possible to happen. I'm not going to throw all my ad in one day. And I had to understand that at any moment's notice, they can do a filing like what they just did and cause it to dump, all right? So, definitely, if you want to join the Discord, click how to subscribe once you come in. All you have to do is, you can read all this, but all you have to do is hit day trade alerts, and you'll get access to everything, my swing trades and day trades. My day trades have been absolute fire. This is when my day trades make the most money, because it doesn't matter if it's bull or bear market. We trade just what we see on the day. Spike, drop 2%, and it doesn't matter. We will still make money. And that's the beauty thing about this. If you learn how to do these credit spreads, you can look at my past history here. We've been winning, 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 winning. I want everyone to learn this. You can make realistic goals here. I'm not telling you you're going to be a millionaire. If you want to just make $100 a day, I'll tell you exactly how much you need to make, and you can make that every single day. And the goal of this strategy is to half your account, make half your account every month. So if you have a $2,000 account, the goal is to make $1,000. If you have a 10K account, the goal is to make $5,000. And so that's the goal there. And then all my swing trade alerts are going to be like buying stocks low and high. And that's what I'm doing with LGMK here. And you can see I made 10% on BBAI. I played soon, and I played BBAI again, and I made 10%. The goal is to really, honestly, it's just to don't be greedy. This whole week it just tested who was greedy. Did you not take your gains and all that? LGMK, I'm going to say do not get greedy on this. And when it pumps, do not get that hopium. It's like, oh my gosh, this can keep going and going. It is a downtrend stock, so when it hits these EMAs, you got to understand we need to look for an exit. I'll let you guys know when I exit out. I'm going to really slowly accumulate this one. It's getting kind of frustrating for sure. It's not an easy one. If you're in this one, you can probably withstand the test of time with most pennies in. All right, guys, if you guys want to join, subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. It's the best way to do it. If you're not from the US, it'll charge you just a little extra, but I'm giving you guys a permanent promotion exclusively for the LGMK people that are watching this. You get the permanent discount. It'll never go up. I'm looking to increase it as we have had lots of good trades. We have this is a bad trade, but like I said, though, I'm going it with you. I'm showing you the psychology into trading. Understand when the market is bearish. How do you act? Do you just panic, give up? Stick the course. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. I think LGMK is still the same. I'm not changing my mind that, hey, this is extremely, this is a time to panic. We knew the RS was coming. It just happened to say they wanted to put it after hours and make everyone panic. Nobody reads the filings and it goes down. I think this can easily go up to EMA 10. It's due for it, and you guys are going to see that. You might not be able to believe it, but once it happens, you'll be like, wow, I should have listened. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. I'll be in the Discord. Hit day trade alerts if you want to join. If you have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer. But if you need anything, let me know in the free chat if you need help with subscribing, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.